okay. Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. How you all doing? I hope you're excited for a discussion. Well, we're all gonna be sharing different urban legends, so I hope you're all excited for that. I'm sorry, the chat was not working for some reason, and I had to redo it all over again. I'm hoping, actually I might have to do the events, like the alerts. There we go. Organized stream, I swear, everyone. So I'm sorry if I sound a little bit out of it and tired. It's because I am. But it's okay. We're here, chat. We're here. Everything's fine. Alright. Alright. So, I'm gonna go through and say hello to everyone, and then I guess we're gonna begin. Hello, Dreadful Raven, the chaos familiar in the flesh. Hello, hello, welcome. Forgot you had an urban legend where you live? Oh, yeah. Well, hopefully you'll remember it. Now let's see. Hello, Isabel. Isabel is one of my beloved channel members. That's okay, Isabel. I'll see you next time. Good. Andrew! Hello, Andrew. Welcome back to the stream. It's lovely to see you. Let's see. Crazy Cat Lady. Hello, Crazy Cat Lady. I see you avoiding work. Welcome. Cisco, hello Cisco. Cisco is yet another of my beloved channel members. Hello. Hello Vidiff. Vidiff the Bidiff is here. Hi Vidiff. How are you? Hello Sharon. Also everyone, I think Sharon is my longest channel member. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hello Nat. No urban legends about the drawing tablet. Huzzah! Hey Richard, you were able to make it. Welcome. Alright, let's see. Scroll. Let's see. So Jordan. Hello Jordan, welcome. What do you think about the urban legends of people saying Andy Kaufman faked his death, the Loch Ness monster myth, and Elvis still being alive? Those are all interesting ones. Hold that thought. Hold that thought for a moment. There seems to be a bit of lag. No. Yeah, I have noticed a little bit of lag. There's not meant to be, but... was it this way with the gaming stream as well, or is it just this stream that there's a bit of lag? I know it's a miracle. Edith is a mod. I don't know how it happened either. Must have been a glitch or something. A glitch in the Matrix. Alright. Enhance. 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 Alright, there we go. Bring it over. Still issue? No, you. Hello, other Cisco. Hey, Trooper. Welcome to the stream. There will not be a point deducted this time. No lag for you. Excellent. The purple guy is Carry the Carrot's distant relative. Carry the Carrot's alter ego, if you will. And Nat's got some legends ready to go. Hell yeah. So I'm trying to... I know there's quite a few myths, like urban legends about different people faking their demise. There's... See, I don't want to mention it because one's associated with a certain files that I don't really want to get into because I don't know if YouTube's gonna smack me down for it. And one is the H-man, the H-mustache man. We know who so so the Loch Ness monster myth, I've already mentioned my theories about that. I think if it was something, it was a very long time ago. And Elvis still being alive, I don't know, but I would wonder, I imagine if he did fake his own death, it was to get away from things. It was to get away from the pressure of being a celebrity. Oh, wee. Scroll down. Boys lag. Okay. I do indeed have a different background today. I thought, you know what, we'll go with something a little bit different. So, because we're all sitting around and talking about urban legends, you know, we're gonna, you know, keep it cozy and all that good stuff. HA's home was wrong. Don't worry, Dreadful. I won't hold it against you. He'd be 91 if he was alive today. Okay, chat. So, if you have any urban legends you would like to share, please send them to me via my Discord or my Insta, or you can post it in chat. But if it's really long, it's probably best to send it somewhere else. You know, that way it won't like take over all the chat. I'm gonna take a sippy sip. You're a reincarnation? Oh my. But yeah, so I've got one based on around Australia, and it's also loosely related to some true crime as well. So I don't know if that's quite what we're going for today, but I think it would be really interesting. How dare you, Vidith? How dare you? So Vidith comes in with the first he comes in with the first urban legend, and he says, my urban legend is the next lady ASMR vid. I have never felt more attacked in my life. Oh dear. Hello, Aaron. Aaron is one of my beloved channel members. Don't worry, Aaron. I will find it in my heart to be. Yes, indeed, Richard. Elvis did die on the porcelain throne. Hey, Lone Wolf, my favorite pup. Welcome to the stream, dude. Alright, let's see. Hello, Andy. Hell yeah. Lots of people coming in. 19 months, hell yeah. Does cryptozoology and ghost count? Ah, frick! Oh my god, that was so loud. Thank you, Andy. Oh my god, that was such louder. Fine. Everything's fine. Thank you for the sparkles, Andy. Much appreciated. I'm good. I'm good. Everything's... but yes, cryptids and ghosts definitely count. So if you have those, share them. You're using them up? Hell yeah. It's much appreciated. It's fine. I'm doing good. I was feeling a bit off before the stream, so I had a nap. And then the nap worked. I hacked my body. Hacker man, hacker lady. There have been lots of videos about places haunted by ghosts. That's true. There are plenty on the interwebs. Oh, Nat has one. Elevator game. A ritual that has the ability to send someone to an alternative timeline if the buttons are pressed a certain way. I have heard a bit about that one. I think I've heard different takes on that urban legend. And I think if there's one where there's a person who will appear behind you and you're not supposed to look behind at them. And if you look at them, you'll get stuck there. I think that's the urban. There's a few versions. Ah, I get you. I'm not sure, Lone Wolf. There's a chance that Laura is lurking in the shadows. Just always remember that, people. Dun dun. Where do you want us to put the lady? I was in the middle of... You can post them either in my server, or you can post them I just blanked. Or you can send them to me via DM. Especially if it's long. So Andrew says, in my home state there is a railroad tunnel that's haunted by a ghost train being driven by a headless engine driver who died in a mishap in 1944. Oh my goodness. Okay, that is pretty spooky. That have you ever been down that railroad tunnel, Andrew? Like, give you know, tell us the tea. The Three Kings game is a favorite of mine. I feel like I'm being I feel like you've told me this before. Wait, what do you mean, Vidif? What do you... Oh, we got one from Dreadful, hell yeah. Tommy Knockers. Called Bloody Mary. Oh, yes, the Bloody Mary game. Ah, yes, Laura and Kat are the same person. You look into a mirror and say Bloody Mary 3 times. Richard, have you done Bloody Mary? Dreadful's done Bloody Mary? Ooh. It is an actual thing this time, I promise. Bidith, I don't trust you. I just... Well, the last time you baited me with a joke. Why not, Richard? Do it. Tell us what happens. Go do it right now. I'm kidding. Okay, so I'm gonna put up on the screen that this one's... Where am I? Here am I. Dreadful Raven. One. Oh, no one else can... Oh, come... Ladies and gentlemen, I'm fighting with my... Ah, frick! Hey! Welcome to the stream, Rosé! Rosé is one of my beloved channel members. Coming in with $5 dues. Thank you so much. Money for the legend. Ooh. I'm gonna hearty heart. And likey like. Thank you so much. You saw her? Okay, Dreadful, you have to tell us about this. So Lone Wolf says there's the Lizzie Borden house. This is one of the first urban legends I ever heard. Ooh, tell me about it, Lone Wolf. Tell me. Richard's not drunk enough. Come on. Come on. Hello, Devane. Welcome to the stream. Hey, Cindy. Welcome. Good. Alright, hang on. I'm going to read Dreadful's one. Why did that stretch? Discord's doing weird, silly things. Alright, here it goes. Enhance. Enhance. Okay, there we go. So Raven says, the Grey Lady is a reputed ghost of Willard Library, Evansville, Indiana. Widely believed to be the spirit of Louise Carpenter, the estranged daughter of the library founder, Willard Carpenter. Legend holds that she haunts the building out of spite after being cut out of her father's will in favor of the library. With her first reported sighting occurring in 1937 by a custodian in the basement. Common manifestations of her presence include books falling off the shelves, lights flickering, faucets turning on, and a distinct scent of musky perfume. The library installed 6 24/7 webcams in active areas, such as the children's department and research room, allowing patrons and paranormal enthusiasts to view the haunting remotely. While the staff generally describes her as a friendly ghost, or poltergeist who enjoys minor mischief. True identity of the Grey Lady remains. Oh my god. The true identity of the Grey Lady remains unconfirmed. Some theories suggesting she may be tied to the land rather than to Louise Carpenter specifically. Interesting. Thank you for sharing that with us, Dreadful. I'll look back at the... So Rose says, to me, an urban legend must have some kind of story behind it. Bigfoot would exclusively be a cryptid because there's only been sightings, but there's never any actual established abilities. Mothman is both because there's sightings and actual stories attached to it that are part of the mythos. The bridge collapse and the Ingrid cold. That makes sense. So I'm including cryptids, but they're not sort of the main priority. So, I would like there to be ghost stories that people will say mention necessarily. Just urban legends. You know, maybe something about like a spooky street or something. Yes, indeed, Rose. Indeed. Most famous urban legend has to be, have you seen this man and the Slender Man? So basically, oh my god, it's showing up in weird. Sorry, but sometimes the chat will do this thing where it'll randomly show messages that weren't there before. I'm like, wait a minute, am I going crazy? But so it's supposed to be, if you've seen this man in a dream, you're meant to contact a phone number or something, and it was all, I think it was a hoax, and they're just trying to see what would happen. And then there's the Slender Man, which is an incredibly popular creepypasta that evolved. Like, it's a movie now, it's in games. I played one of the games on stream. Pretty incredible. So Andrew continues and says, according to the story, an engine driver on a northbound passenger train struck his head out the cab window at the wrong time and was decapitated when his head hit the tunnel abutment. Damn. What a way to go. I wonder why he looked out. That adds a bit of mystery, chat. Why did he put his head out, though? It's doing it again. I'm sorry, chat. I'm if I miss anything, everything's showing up in the weirdest order. So Dreadful says, I was pretty young. So this is about Dreadful doing the Bloody Mary urban legend. So Dreadful says, I was pretty young, just did it in my dark bathroom. Saw Virgin Mary with bloody tears. Which, surprisingly, I have never seen anybody say they saw before. Also, I'm not religious and never have been. Damn. I'm interested. I do wonder why you saw that instead. So Lizzie Borden murdered her father and stepmother with a hatchet. The stepmother got 19 strikes in the head and the father got 11. Damn. That's a pretty brutal way to go. Pretty brutal way. So Nat has one, well-known one. Kisaragi Station. Basically about a story who ends up at a train that does... Oh my god. Basically a story about a woman who ends up at a train station that doesn't exist. It takes place on the Enshu railway line. That would be terrifying to end up at a train station that doesn't exist. Nat, in the story, does she end up being able to come back home, or... I mean, obviously, otherwise there wouldn't be a legend. Welcome back, Jordan. Okay, so Lone Wolf says there wasn't enough evidence to officially convict Lizzie of the murders, but many people believe she did it because she was the only other person in the house at the time. I found it counted because she wasn't officially convicted and her crime was never conclusively... Oh, okay. You know what? It's fine. You know, I'll let it slide. It's fine. Everything is fine. The Dutchman? Wait, what's the Lost Dutchman now? I mean, Richard. Jack the Ripper and Rex? What's the latter one? Rose says, anyone know about Polybius? It was supposed to be an old arcade... oh my god. It was supposed to be this old arcade game. Arcade. God. Sorry. It to be used for government monitoring. Oh yes, so social media, but way, way back in the day, I see. Could be Nat. Could be that they looked out of the cab to see someone coming. There is a lot of lag today. I've noticed that. It is like it was meant to be on low. Maybe I didn't change it. Maybe it's on normal. Hang on, let me check. No, it's on low latency. It should be fine. What the hell? I'm sorry, everyone. So, Dreadful says it was a hallucination I've never had again in such a vivid hallucination. I have them all. I think you should write that down and use that in a story some Dreadful. I think that would be a really cool... Oh, it was normal for them to put their heads out the cab? Oh, okay. Interesting. Hello, Coffee! Welcome to the stream! I'm doing good, how are you? I'm gonna take a sip. But yeah, so if you want to send one to me, if it's really, really long, send it to me via a DM. And, you will get the rolling. I could see. Big brain. Alright, let's... Oh, well, she's around. Rose says, while we're at it, one urban legend I hate, one that goes, dead person with like a golden arm or something gets it stolen and then it comes back and harasses the person who stole it until they give it back. Rose, that sounds like a lot of modern day creepypasta titles, or at least, you know, no sleep ones, where they where it goes on and on for a long time. That's what it reminds me. Gotta pay your rent. And true. games are kicking. Let's see. So Richard says, the story is that of a German immigrant named Jacob Waltz, digging north of Phoenix, in Arizona, and struck the mother lode, but died before revealing it. Ooh! Alright, so let's see. Who can find his treasures? I do quite enjoy mining type stories. I think they're really exciting. I also have one that, an Australian one. Not quite local, but, I don't know. I think so. Coffee's one is, I'm not, Madra Dub. Oh, that's wrong. I'm sorry. I know it's wrong, but I don't know how to pronounce it. It's fine. Anyway, a supernatural-sized wolf dog that would kidnap children, and when someone was taken, one of their friends would be next. That is scary. So imagine an entire friend group disappearing because of a wolf. Is there anything that... Oh! Mordra Dove. Oh! Thank you, Coffee. Is there any reason why it would suddenly appear? Because that is interesting. Right, is that what made it interesting? Either bully or people didn't. Interesting. So I'm gonna share my one, but if you have yours. So way back in the day. So there is an amusement park in Australia called Luna Park. It's very common with tourists. Personally, I have never been. So so basically, there's like a big smiling face, and it's known as crater face. So some people think that it is meant to be a devil. And there's different stories about it. And like why it was created, and it was created to mess with people and all that sort of stuff. But there have been a lot of incidences at Luna Park where there have been deaths. So basically there was a ghost train fire, and it ended up killing several children and their parents and everything. But it's also like there's that urban legend, you know, that it's associated with Moloch and demonic symbolism, and that's what, you know. But it was like insurance fraud, and they apparently saw like a devil figure or a devil man or something. I've heard different theories about it. But during that time period, I think it happened during the 70s or 80s, there was a lot of crime in Sydney. Like, especially cops were very corrupt. So yeah. That's my one. Sent me a legend. Hell yeah. Hang on. I'll grab a picture of Luna Park. That way you know what I'm talking. Wait, no, that's the one on Melbourne. So there's one in Melbourne and there's one in Sydney. Alright, let's... So that's the... This is the Sydney Park one. The one in Melbourne is... Ooh! That's pretty scary, Mike. Is the one... Alright, have a good one, Lone Wolf. Thank you for coming to the stream. Alright, let's see. So Richard said, apparently as well, there was an Apache curse cursing the mine. Because treasure hunters have died in the Superstition Mountain in Arizona looking for... Is that... I think I watched a video on that, Richard, but it was quite a while ago now. That would make quite an interesting story, Richard, if someone wrote it up. That good. So Andrew says, Crybaby Bridge is basically a woman is either in an accident on the bridge or doesn't want the baby, and the baby winds up becoming a... Oh, I think I've heard that one before. Does the face on Mars count? Flying Dutchman. I'm gonna get to yours, Nat, in a little bit. Rose says, I want to give a shout out to Chai Lettuce. Where you are, the first girl with her eyes gouged out who said she would kill me. I didn't forward her message. Oh god. We're not doing that. How urban must these... So long as it's an urban coffee, it's fine. There've been a couple of references to cryptids and things, but generally speaking, we're going more with, say, maybe a ghost story, weird occurrences, that sort of thing. We're not delving so far as it's, you know, in conspiracy theory. Our YouTube overlords may end up smacking me. It can be your local neighborhood. Generally those ones are preferred, like in your local area, I guess, but I don't want people to... I thought that'd be really cool if everyone, like, was able to share one from the nearby, but then I thought that may end up doxing people, so it's fine. Didn't hear anything? Maybe I was too scared of you, Dreadful. I was too scared. And that's... Uh-oh. So Nat says, Lake Ontario is believed to have its own Loch Ness. There's been reported sightings of a 50-feet serpent creature swimming in the lake before disappearing below the surface. Sightings have been reported going as far back as the 18th. Holy shit. Okay, that is scary. Do ones like the creatures of Trevor Henderson count? Because there are stories and sightings and established... I'd rather more real, I guess, urban legends rather than ones that touch on someone else's like fictional lore, if that makes sense. Like, you know, I imagine all the urban legends are mostly fiction. But I don't really want to touch on someone else's like creepypasta type stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was the guy who did Siren Head and a few other creepypastas. But I'm not too sure specifically. So Richard says the Flying Dutchman is a ghost ship from 1600. Tried to sail around the Cape of Good Hope in a violent storm. Okay, I'm gonna let me know, Richard, when you're done with typing it out. Or you can send it to me via like message or in Discord. Either way. Oh, hell yeah, Richard has... Sorry, Rose has one. Thank you, Richard. I just don't want to miss parts of it. Cat's doing its kid thing. So Rose says, I do have one I heard when I was little. So it goes like this. Somewhere in Georgia there is an abandoned church. And if you go to it, you'll feel an eerie presence inside. There's a Bible. Inside that slams back on the table when you try to pick it up. Ooh. That's cool. Maybe if you leave the Bible down. I wonder though. Okay, so here's my theory about the Bible slamming back down again. I imagine there could be magnets in like the bottom part of the Bible. And you know, that's why it keeps slamming back down. Behold my big brain. So each time you pick it up, it feels like there's like a force trying to pull it back down. Maybe it's to stop people from stealing the Bible. I don't know. The coffee has one. Ooh. The coffee has one from my county called the Leopardstown Haunt. Short and sweet. Leopardstown is a suburb where in the olden days, with leprosy, were sent to rot and die so they didn't spread it. Oh, okay, so this sounds like an island in Italy that they have. I can't remember the name. But they will send people with leprosy or mental illness or something like that. And I know there was ones in ancient times with old Welsh, like with old Welsh tribes, they used to send people places. I can't remember their names, but like I feel like I've got a corrupted brain file about this sort of stuff. I remember it in part, but not the full story. So supposedly a ghost started spewing the same pestilence. Ooh. Can you imagine how hurt and betrayed you would feel like if your family decided, hey, you're too sick. Let's frick! Hey, eagles! Okay, I'm gonna finish that thought. Imagine being so sick and needing care and your family just ship you off somewhere. Like, okay, bye. So Eagles has been a channel member for 4 months now. Hell yeah. Much appreciated. Also, as a perk for being a channel member or a Patreon supporter, you get one free tarot reading a month. That's not associated with tarot reading streams. So, and they tend to be a bit more involved and in-depth as well. That is an additional perk I offer. The coffee says, if he catches you, he will inflict you with a rot so painful and cruel. Your soul will rot, and you could not enter heaven or hell, and the bed you died in would be cursed. Oh my god. That is okay. That is a really cool. If someone ever wrote that down and sent that in to me as a story, I would 100% narrate that. That is so dark and morbid. Yeah, that's what I thought, Andrew. I just open the Bible and you can read it that way. I imagine it was to stop people from, you know, going in and actually... Maybe it was like a fancy Bible? Like maybe it had like gold plate or gold leaf in it or something? Lovingly kick the like button? Hell yeah, Nat. Yes, likes do indeed help me out, so... Hey, Victory! Welcome to the stream! How have you been? Tell me, tell me. I'm gonna write that. That is... Leopard. Down. Oh. Haunter. Oh, you're heading off, Andrew? Okay, thank you very much for coming. It was lovely seeing you. I hope to catch up with you again soon. So Dreadful says most Bibles in the old days had family trees in them. Maybe this one had a special one in it. Ooh! But now you have to wonder which family was it. Hey, For King Hell! Welcome to the stream. King is one of my beloved channel members. When my father was alive, he once played with a Norwegian. The name Yoshi came up. When he went back to high school the next week, he found out a student from class ended his life. And his name was Yoshi. Okay, that's pretty spooky. That's pretty spooky. Hey, Bidit! Welcome back. We have started talking about different urban legends, Vidif. Victory's been busy. But I appreciate you, you know, having some time to check in and say hello to us. Let's zoom in. There we go. The internet's first urban legend. So the Russian sleep experiment, which is my hands down one of the first creepypastas I really got into. And the other is called, how do I pronounce Kagame? Kagame, which means circle, circle in Japanese. What is that one? Tell me. Share it with me. The urban legend may come after you. That is true. It might. It's fine. Everything's fine. So I'm gonna read the one Richard sent. So let's see. So this one's on the Flying Dutchman. So it says, the legend of the Flying Dutchman, that in 1600, a captain of a ship tried to sail the Cape of Good Hope in a storm. The Cape of Good Hope is notorious for its storms. The ship's crew begged him to turn back, but the captain supposedly defied God and swore to sail till Judgment Day. Apparently his ship sank, and his words became his curse, thus condemned to sail forever. Apparently you can see the ship during a storm as a ghost ship. That's pretty cool. I appreciate it, Richard. Yeah, if you do have one that is on the longer side, it is best to send it to me via Discord. Also, I do have a Discord server if you're interested in. Like so. So Rosé says, what we know about it is Japanese scientists were experimenting on all, trying to find out what happens when we die. Oh gosh. I imagine it'll be all. I imagine at least one of those spirits will try to come back and get a bit of revenge going. Cargo May? Oh, thank you. Okay. Also, let me know, like, you should be able to read the rules. Like, it's an automatic thing. As soon as you read the rules in the server, it'll open up and you'll be able to see more stuffs. So, King stayed awake for 9 days and the world record is 11. Ooh. It's impossible to go to sleep after day 5. And you don't feel pain after 7 days awake. I believe the Russian experiment is... I think once you, like... I have sleep issues. I've got a lot of insomnia. Like, a lot of parts of your brain start to shut down. Can't think properly. Start hearing things as well. It's pretty spooky. Fight for ghosts. God damn it. Let's... Rosé said, the children who were brought back played a game of Circle Circle with scientists who experimented on them. Let's just say there's such a thing as karma. See, what I've noticed with a lot of urban legends, it's a lot of social conditioning. So a lot of them have, like, say, a young teenage couple going out having horizontal tango, so to speak, before marriage. And because of that, that's why they get punished, or they take the Lord's name in vain, or they do something like this. This seems to be the root of it. Like, if you do something bad in turn will happen to you. A giant project? Hell yeah. Your time? Oh, I get you. Oh, thank you for posting my linky, Lou Dreadful. I appreciate it. And more spirits. Spirits are a-okay, Richard. I don't have a set topic necessarily. It's just whatever we go with. And all that good stuff. Nat says, my grandpa from my mom's side had an encounter with an entity similar to a succubus or a vampire. I can't remember what the entity was though. I need to ask Mom about it. Quick, Nat, ask your mom. Ask your mom. You there? Hi, Nat's mom. King's having fun. Yes, fun in these urban legends 100% not allowed. There's no fun. Only misery. Bobby says, I mean, most urban legends and scary stories is just, here's moral teachings that scare factors so you remember. Pretty much. Like, it's kind of like, you know, the whole old wives' tale, you know, if you do this, this will happen. There were some of them, I can't remember, one of them sounded like, to me, it was like, avoid going near waterways at nighttime, which is just a dangerous idea to do anyway. Like, I know there's some Aboriginal ones about that in different areas, but that makes sense because, you know, Australia has crocodiles that are pretty active at night. So you do want to avoid waterways around that time. Bobby says, even the two I mentioned can boil down to bullying / animal abuse bad. And to be careful around sick crew. Only downside is most of the time the moral teeth are out of date. That's true. And I think that's part of why that makes them memorable. Is because they're out of place now. They don't fit. Also, we can talk about personal experiences with ghosts and things. Look, I feel like a tyrant. I could be like, yes, we can do whatever we want. Well, what I want. But like, you know what I mean. Mom's busy right now, so I have to ask her later. Also, she walked by when you said hi, Nat's mom. Nice. So, Rose says, from personal experience, I remember being on a walk late at night. I saw this floating orb thing that flew away and vanished. Ghost? I don't think so. I like to believe it was a fairy. Ooh! I do wonder what it was. That's quite cute. Rose says, when did the whole lizard people start? See, okay. I have theories on this. So my theory about this is that, God damn it. My theory on this one is that, so lizard people have kind of existed for a long time in different myths from like a long time ago. But I think it's, I don't know, it ties in with the grey alien. But like, this is gonna go down. This could go down at an aliens conspiracy thing, and I don't know how far I want to go, but all I can imagine is, you know, the scientist guy on Ancient Aliens? Do you remember the old meme where he's going, aliens? And each time he just looks more and more crazy as time goes on. It's great. Good times. You do remember? Your buddy Giorgio. So I used to watch a lot of alien TV shows, and at one time I watched two different ones. It was really late at night, and I was like, "That looks familiar. I've seen him before." And then I looked it up, and they had an actor in 2 or 3 different ones playing different scientists. Oh, good times. Anyway. What drugs isn't he taking? I don't know, but I feel like I'd like some. Poppy says, my ex-girlfriend, not that one. Said he saw a monster in her backyard, and the other kids in her square said the same. And adults described a sick, hairless, lanky dog with a short face in gardens. So, Coffee, my theory on that one is that that could have been a dog with mange. So basically, mange is like a fungal infection. And what happens is, you know, it causes hair loss. And that is how that happened. Oh, we're over the 1 hour mark. Let's go. Nat has another one, the silver arrow, the chain. Interesting. I'm not sure if you're sending it via Gem or not, Nat, but that's. He's on Captain Kid's Treasure? What's that one? Hey Tanak, welcome to the stream. My daughter has several toys that will occasionally go off on their own. She had a talking Miss Rachel doll that talked on its own on Halloween night. Ah, Tanak! That's scary. That is really scary. It's part of the reason why I never ended up getting a fur. Described it as a tall, lanky man crawling on all fours in the garden. Maybe it was just someone being naked and weird. That's the only thing I got. That's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty unsettling. Alright, so I'm gonna read. Ah, frick! Oh, welcome! You subscribe. Wait. Melody Grace just subscribed? Oh, good. I don't think you're at the stream, Melody, but welcome. Welcome, welcome. So, let's see. So the Silver Arrow is a ghost train that roams Stockton Metro at nighttime with the dead as its passenger. Whoever gets on the train is either neither seen again, or the victim is found at another station in the metro after being released from the train. Some versions of the legend say the train just travels through the metro forever, not stopping at any station. The train is also tied in with the legend of Ghost Station. There's a legend about a girl who boarded the train and ended up at the ghost station, completely empty with no one around. Some versions say she was found dead in a nearby forest, or found dead on the station platform. Damn. Okay, that's terrifying. That is absolutely terrifying. Oh, Stockholm. Oh. Don't know fear until you hear a high pitch hi, hello at 12:30 in the morning. I'm surprised you didn't end up picking it up and just throwing it out the window, because that is absolutely horrifying. Absolutely horrifying. Oh my goodness. Rosé says, there's also the headlights one. Too long didn't read. A woman thinks the man who keeps flashing his headlights is trying to run her off the road, when really a killer is in her back seat, and it usually ends with them getting arrested. I have heard that one too. That idea featured in, I think it was American Horror Story. I think one of the later seasons. And I can't remember exactly how it went. But yeah, that's that's pretty spooky. My kids had a glowworm that would turn on by itself. Interesting. Coffee, could you send it to if it's super long, could you send it to me by the little DM? Onto thing. I did have another one. Let me go back to my list. On the that's somewhere. Ah, frick! Hey, crazy cat lady! $2 dues. Hearts right back at you. I'm gonna come hearty heart and lucky like. Thank you so much. That is very much appreciated. Thank you. Okay, so Rose has yet another one. Japanese taki-taki. You know what sucks? Being sawn in half by a train on your way to school. You know what sucks even more? Becoming a ghost with no lower half. You know what sucks even more than that? Being the person who gets killed by that kind of ghost. Yeah, that one would be pretty scary. That would be pretty terrifying. I can't say that I'd stick around. I just, these urban legends, they are truly indeed something else. But that is genuinely, that is absolutely terrifying. I'm just trying to dig up the other ones that I... So I'm not going to do the cryptids ones because we've already done that in a stream. So there's a place called the Monte Cristo Homestead. So it's in June. It's in Victoria, and it's called Australia's Most Haunted House. Now I've never been there, but apparently it's up for sale. So if anyone has some spare dollary dues, I guess you can go and buy it if you like. But it's been the home to many tragic accidents, murders, and unexplained occurrences. And it is frequently investigated by paranormal investigators, and they had ghost tours. I'll get to yours in just a second. So the Tucky, a vengeful spirit of a woman who fell on the tracks and was sliced in half by the incoming train. She now lurks around railway lines, using her hands and propulsion to drag her upper torso due to her lower half missing. Also, you can't outrun her. That's terrifying. Also frustrating. So basically what it sounds like to me is she'll just keep hunting you. Like once she sets her sights on you, you're a goner. What fun. What absolute fun. Okay. So this one is Richard. I'll take a quick sippy sip before I begin. Captain Kidd was a privateer, basically a raider, kind of like a pirate as well, who amassed a vast fortune raiding French ships and pirates. In 1695, he received a commission from the Earl of Belmont, who was the governor of New York. However, a year later, the political situation has changed and he was arrested and charged as a pirate. He was hung. But the legend is he was buried with a stackload of treasure. So I wonder if someday someone will find this treasure. Dun dun dun. Does she stop if you look back at her? Could my red light, green light could play? Oh my god. I've heard different ones about Chernobyl. I've heard about the elephant's foot. So one thing about worms, they aren't reproducing asexually anymore. They are having the horizontal tango far more than usual. So there's that. Also in Chernobyl, there's a lot of wildlife now. Wildlife has absolutely come back to that area. And considering the amount of radiation, they've been doing pretty well. I know there's scientists who go in there, and some elderly residents have moved back the radiation zone because, you know, it's their home. So when it comes to radiation poisoning, the older you are, the better it is because your cells don't reproduce in the same way. If you're really young, it's really bad, or a baby. But if you're old, it's supposed to be, well, not good for you, but it's not as bad. Oh, sorry, I went on a little tirade. I apologize. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oh yes, the Bermuda Triangle. That's another one. Are you saying ghouls are old people? No. So, I have a different theory about not feral ghouls, but ghouls. It's the right amount of radiation with the right amount of people within a population. So some people have a genetic trait that allows them to become ghouls rather than die. Plus, on top of that, they have the right amount where they don't become feral right away. And it's like a prolonged exposure. So it's like a little bit of radiation over a long period of time. That's my theory. But I don't know for sure. But that's my theory and I'm sticking to it. I should make a video ranting about it and be like, this long, unhinged tirade video. And just get incredibly stubborn if someone tries to correct me as well. It's like, no, this is what it is. This is what it is. When people start giving you the stink eye. Indeed. Oh yes, crops. That's another one, the Bermuda Triangle. You know, I've heard a lot less about the Bermuda Triangle these days. You know, many years ago you'd hear about the Bermuda Triangle as this scary place all the time, but like, you don't hear about it as much these days. I'm trying to not to get into the whole back in my day. Oh yeah, that's true. They destroyed the mystery. But it's fine. Everything is... The show you're gonna make with Tormeet. That is true. Yeah, that's still not 100% definite plans yet because, you know, we have conflicting schedules, but it will be fun to try it out and see how it goes. Let's see. No one knows how Napoleon died. Wait, what? Okay, Rose, you're gonna have to explain a bit more about Napoleon. According to my buddy Giorgio, it's a dimensional gateway for ancient astronauts. Interesting. I wonder if someone poisoned. Or it could have just been like a heart attack or something. Along those lines. Okay, Coffee sent me this, so I'll get back to Rasputin and more discussion about Napoleon, but I'm gonna read this. Well, so this is Coffee's. Who's Tara? Also, hello Spice Boy, welcome to the stream. A woman was living on her university campus. She was walking back to her dorm after studying all night in the library. So she stopped at a publicly available restroom, but she couldn't hold it in until she got to her dorm. Entering it was empty, and she chose a stall to use. As she went in, she heard something. Sounded like dripping. She bent down and saw a woman's bare feet a few stalls down, with blood dripping down on the floor. She was worried the woman may have been injured and looked down again. Seeing the woman looking back at her with blood dripping down her face. Seeing the woman looking back at her with with blood running across her face. She stood straight up and looked down again. Seeing the woman a few stalls closer, she stood upright, panting before looking again and seeing nothing. She looked to her other stall next to her and saw some heavy boots. She thought that maybe it was just a woman in boots. And when she stood up and turned around, she saw the woman who was approaching the stalls, pale with wide eyes, nude, covered in blood with a cut on her neck. She ran out of the stall and fled that bathroom as fast as she could. As she did, she saw another woman entering, but couldn't bring herself to stop and warn her. The next day, she saw guards, Irish police, surrounding the bathroom. When she asked what was wrong, she was told that a woman was attacked and murdered by a man last night. She was found nude and with her throat slit, similar to an incident that happened years ago. The ghost wasn't the monster. It was warning her. Ooh. Damn, that's scary, Coffee. And I agree, public bathrooms are already scary enough as it is. Tara A. Delvin does scary stories and has her on her list of collabs too. That's how I got here. Interesting. I'm gonna have to have a look-see, but I think I must have collabed with her quite a while ago. Have a quick
notebook one day. She saw my name was.
Oh yeah, I can hear the similarity. It's not. She's not me. But I'm happy you made your way over here. Welcome, welcome. Japanese horror stories. Anyway, welcome, Spice Boy. Welcome, welcome. It was way more graphic with it. Interesting. I'm curious, what video was it that you found me on her channel, Spice Boy? Because I couldn't find my name on her profile. So initially it seemed to be that he was poisoned. Then Napoleon's autopsy showed he hadn't received a fatal dose. Suppose you can attribute it to sudden death syndrome. His for her big shrug, pretty much. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna have to find. I'm curious. Maybe she used to go by a different name back in the... like 2.5. Interesting. I'm not finding it. I'll look after this. Imagine being part of a smear campaign. Works so well and it's still being used 200 years later. True. I'll read yours in just a sec now. It's way more graphic. I can imagine that sounds like it would make a horrifying yet amazing. So if anyone wants to write that up, I'm more than happy to narrate it sometime. My mom was always afraid something would happen to my sister. That's a pretty valid fear, I think, Coffee. Alright, have a good shower, Richard. Cleanse yourself. So, the baby train. A legend in the US, UK, and Australia about small towns experiencing higher than normal birth rates. A train would blow its whistle while passing by at 5 a.m., woke up the residents. Since it was too early to wake up and too late to fall asleep, couples would do horizontal tango. 9 months later, a town's got more kids. I'm not reading the last part now. Yes, indeed. We hold people hostage in the household. No pressure to, read that one out, Coffee. None at all. They says, I just remembered another Japanese one. The cowhead story. The fascinating thing about this is no one knows any actual details about it. All that is known is that death comes to those who hear it. I think the story I heard about it involved a teacher telling it to his students during a field trip. Even though they begged him to stop, he kept going. I think he was possessed, and the bus was found later, with almost everyone dead and the teacher out of his mind. You can DM it to me, Rose. If you're not in my server, I can always, you know, you should be able to message me. We're in the same server, so. Oh, thank you for posting the. If you join the Discord, please remember to read the rules and all that good stuff. Oh, hell yeah, Dreadful's here, dropping the linky. Much of. Much. Ah. You have to be able to read and be ready to become hostage. Pause. Indeed. Also, sometimes YouTube's notifications aren't all that great. So I do post regular links to my I post when I'm about to go live on there. I post when I'm, you know, there's a section about when I have new merch. Lots of different things. So it is pretty handy being. But I do have my subreddit as well. Hang on. Grab it. Just grab the linkaloo. Let's see. Will I beat Dreadful? Let's see. Aha! Yeah, so there is a question thing you have to click on to be like yes, so you can like see the rest of the and everything. The ASMR channel. I will. I hope to. I hope to. Oh, I'm gonna. There we go. So I'm gonna take a little quick breaky break. Back in just a moment. BRB. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I just had to have a quick stretchy stretch. But I have returned. See, I swear there's a delay. Like, the delay is worse with this. I don't know what's up. Normally it's not this bad. Okay, so Coffee has yet another story. In the underbelly of Dublin, there's a story of the soul of a crying infant heard in alleyways. Hang on. Start this again. In the underbelly of Dublin, there's a story of a soul of a crying infant heard in alleyways. It was the soul of a newborn whose mum got murdered while in labor. If you ignore the cries, you get a week of bad luck. If you heed to the cries with good intention, you get a week of good luck. If you find the cries, you get good luck for life. If you approach with bad intention, the baby's soul takes form and drags you into the ground, the pits of hell it was forced into for dying before being baptized. Oh damn. That's brutal. Yeah, there's a delay. I'm gonna see what happened after this. Hey, Dexter! Welcome to the stream, Dexter. So, I do have a collaboration with Dexter coming out soon, so I hope you'll all keep an eye out for that. Yes, after the stream. Take another sippy sip of my water. Got your snacky snacks? Well, Richard, what snacks did you get? Tell us. We need to know. It has been sent. Excellent. Chips with hot sauce. Where's my chips, Richard? Where's my chips? The rosé's one is. I'm not a weeb. Press X to doubt rosé. Press X to doubt. Another Japanese one. I know, shocking. But here's what happened. See, there were two people riding the bus late at night. An old man and a young man. There were other passengers, but this isn't about them. Anyway, sometime during the ride, the old man accused the young man of stealing his wallet. Obviously, the young man was like, "I didn't steal your wallet, you're crazy." And then the old man replies, "Let's stop at the police station then." The young man agrees. However, and much to his confusion, as soon as they are off, the old man is no longer angry. He inquires about this, and the answer he gets is, "I just saved our lives." Young guy said, "I don't understand." The woman on the bus was floating. Later, the same bus was found, the other prisoners dead, and the vehicle filled with blood. So for me, it's 12:37. I wonder why there's a delay. Alien. That's it. Go with alien. If in doubt, blame the alien. But there's another one of this, and I think it involves... There's a young woman sitting on a train or a bus. I'm pretty sure it's a train. And she's sitting across from a woman in the middle with two men on either side of her. Then Or she's further back. I can't remember exactly, but she's not sitting next to them. She can see them. And this guy sits next to her. And he threatens her with either a knife or a gun. And basically, he forces her off the train. And then basically, he said that those two men were traffickers. And that girl was already dead. And they were looking at her or something like that. I think that's the story. Bidiff! Bidiff the bidiff. There's a walker walker. What are you doing? Salted watermelon hard candy. Where's my snacky snacks? Yes. Richard, please pay the tax of the doggo. We need to see the doggo. Nat knows this one. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised in the slightest. Vid is an alien confirmed. Alien. Vidif. Where's my pony, Vidif? Sorry, I had to do a Waka Wakas. You had to be. God damn it, Dexter. Rose says, if there's anything I've learned about urban legends, just stay away from Japan. There's a ghost for literally everything that will try to kill. I have noticed that about a lot of Japanese legends and things. Like, ooh. Ooh. I have noticed a lot of train stories as well. There's quite a few. Quite a few. There's a... Wait, what, Rose? Really? There's even a ghost that haunts the shadowy gaps between furniture. If you see her too many times, you get taken to hell. Sounds like a lame ghost, to be honest. Yeah, that... Imagine being at, like, a club for ghosts. And you're trying to pick up another ghost, like you... And you're like, yes, what do you do? I haunt in between furniture. It's like, wow, that's really cool, dude. Anyway, I have to go stand over here. They really do have a ghost for everything. Alright, Richard, let's observe your taxes. Let's see. Ah, what a little kid. Ah, going on a walk. I don't know, lady. When's the next ASMR coming out? Oh, calling me out on my own stream, boss man McGee. I see what you're doing. Soon. Soon. That's okay, Coffee. You can send them to me anyway. If they're too graphic, I won't read them or I'll find ways around it. All that good stuff. No, you're not calling me out, you're lady. God damn it. If you are a menace. A menace. That is the crux of Shintoism. There's a ghost in everything? I did not know that, Dexter. See, chat, we are learning today. The learning stream. The learning. Alright, sippy sip time. Oh, look, what a cute doggo. Hang on, Rose, I'll wait until you finish. Are you finished typing? I know there's a bit of a delay this time, and I don't know why, and it's driving me crazy. It's like, come on, come on. Rosé says, so this may be debatable as an urban legend, since one of the people attached to it is very much alive, a bit up there in age. But rumor has it that when Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin briefly lost contact, they heard something knocking outside their ship on the moon. Well, that's horrifying. Actually, that makes a good idea for us. Hey, Roswell! Welcome to the stream. Also, for those who don't know, Roswell is a fellow writer, much like Rosé, Dreadful, and Coffee. I believe, yeah, Coffee is a writer as well. I think Nat is too. Yeah, so I will be narrating Roswell's story on my channel very soon. Dexter's in it. Someone else is in it. It's a good time. Yeah. Very much urban on the moon. Wait, what's... Oh, Moon Morbin. Yes, yes. I'm pretty sure, I think we all are writers here. But welcome, Roswell. Welcome. Hey, friends. Yes, it is Angelo. Welcome. Welcome. So these streams can get a little bit chaotic. Roswell, Angie, just a little warning, but in the best possible way. We are chaotic gremlins. It's fine. Everything is fine. We have quite a lot of creative. Another one from. All right. Oh, wait, we'll get to the birds aren't real one in just a sec, Deck. So this one is called The Lady in Red. The spirit of a woman who haunts the abandoned lower... God. Where's my clicker? Hang on. If I read, I have to have my clicker. Hang on. There we go. Sorry. The Lady in Red. Spirit of a woman who haunts the abandoned lower level of Bay Station. A station on the Toronto TTC subway line 2. Many workers and train operators have reported seeing her. She usually appears in a red dress with eyes that are just black emptiness. Many workers who claim to see the Lady in Red refuse to enter the station's lower level and the tunnels leading to it. So, Nat says that she hasn't seen her. Nat, this is your assignment. You have to see her. You have to go and look. So long as it's safe, though. Like, don't go into a rough area. Birds aren't real. Yes, birds are apparently a surveillance devices. So if you were gonna have a surveillance device in the city, pigeons would be the best bet. Although, so what happened with pigeons was that pigeons were basically the primary method of communication for a long time. And then humans just abandoned them. And they love people. So it's quite harsh when you when you think about it. It's like, oh. So humanity just threw them away as soon as humanity was done. Although some people still breed them and have them around. So there's that. There's an open house event. Oh, so they let people go down there. Interesting. I thought you were just like urban exploring. I'm like, Nat, should you really be trespassing? But yes, go when it's safe and there's lots of people around. Birds aren't real. This is true, Bidin. Lovely to hang with you. Lovely to have you here with us. Welcome, welcome. Dex says, birds aren't real. It was a parody me conspiracy. That's some of the most extremely credulous scan to actually believe, but it's true. I grab one and squeeze it hard. What am I gonna? Whoa! God damn it, Angie! Oh my goodness. Dodos were related to pigeons. Why they did that head strut thing? Oh yeah, they do that little like bob head movement. Like they're listening to some amazing tracks on the radio. Says I am awesome. Wait, what? Oh, you're talking to your bait. My ex ate pigeons. Why did she eat pigeons? Coffee, I've got a lot of questions about your dating history. I've got a lot of concerns. A lot of concerns about some of the people you've dated have been quite questionable. Time I see pigeons, my mind goes N1, N2, N1, N2, N1, N2, N1. No, now I'm imagining little pigeons dancing and now they're marching. Oh gosh. Fine. Pigeons get a bad rap for being dirty. They're low-key. Well, Roswell, they used to be around people. People used to have them as pets and as messenger birds and everything. And then they were thrown into the wild. Okay, that was a good one, Nat. That was a good one. Yes, you are keeping track. The coffee says, my dating history is, we were and now are better as friends. I was only 14. And now the love of my life, 3 lovers in my... Oh, okay. Okay, I get you. If I were a pigeon, I'd only talk to like 2 people ever. That way no one would believe them. You know what? I can see you doing that, Vedith. I can see you absolutely gaslighting someone as a pigeon. And be like, it talked to me. It talked, please, talk back. And Vedith pigeons sitting there just staring up, be like, that would be you, Vedith. That would be you as a pigeon. Where's my story, woman? Oh god. Dexter sent me a link on how a pigeon works. God damn it. I did pigeon sound effects for you all, okay? I had to. It's all good. Yeah, it's doing that thing where every so often a random message will appear somewhere else. I'm like, this is okay. Oh, the middle one. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I do wonder that myself. Like, what is the mechanism for someone to become a ghost? Interesting. Glad you can, like, parties. I only talked to one until they got sent to a mental institution. Edit rad. Oh god damn it. 17 black. Pigeon. Nice one, Nat. Excellent. Where's the drawing tablet pigeon? I don't know, Nat. When is the when is the succubus bus hybrid coming? We need this, Nat. We need it. For gambling history. So on Vidith's sister's stream, he could get betted on and lost it all within 5 seconds. Gamble. I don't have it set up, Vidith. I don't have it set up. Gamble. You just keep sending that to see if it will just go through. Hey, Ali, welcome to the stream. So we're doing a discussion on different urban legends, and people are sharing their favorites. Or they're sharing ones from, you know, their local area that might not be that known. So, yeah. I almost did it too. Oh, damn. Have one here too. Ali, share it. I'd love to hear it. And I agree as well. Scariest gambling story will be losing your house after you're placing your life savings on. Alright. So Coffee's one is a group of teenage girls were sharing photos online, gossiping and deciding to start a rumor about a girl in their class, spreading a rumor that she was open to any and all relations. There we go. The girl's life was destroyed from it all. Her boyfriend left her, her friends left her, and due to depression, her grades began slipping. She spent all of her day in her room online when a boy messaged her. He said he really liked her and wanted to get to know her, attending the school just a few towns over. She started liking him a lot, and eventually they started a long-term relationship. And when she felt comfortable, she started sending him nudes. One day she went into school and found everyone had seen those pictures. Her boyfriend was actually those girls who started the rumor, and feeling so terrible she ended her life. As weeks passed by, the girl started getting hate online. Dozens and dozens of calls and texts coming in, saying they were awful people and that they should end themselves. Somehow, screenshots from their phones and text groups leaked, revealing they had started the rumors and catfished the girl. One girl couldn't take it anymore. She was about to jump from her window. And just as she got this feeling not to, she was about to climb back inside. She was pushed out. As she fell, she saw the girl whose life she ruined. Dun dun. Alright, sippy sip. Liquor is indeed a life changer. So Ali's one is El Nadaha. Is that it? I don't think that's right. I'm sorry. So basically it's the caller. And if it's a woman who calls you by your name, if you to her, you're as good as dead. Ooh, that's a cool one. I don't know about a lot of urban legends from the Middle East. That's pretty. Thank you for. So Rose says, I do have this idea that the more supernatural stuff happens to a place or a person, it is more likely that that place or person will have more sorry, I have to use my clicker. I use that when I'm recording and it helps me refocus. So, I do have this idea that the more supernatural stuff happens to a place or person, the more likely it is that that place or person will have supernatural encounters. Conversely, I have no idea if I'm using that right, that it will also affect people closely associated with those places and people. Nice, I approve. Punch and roll editing. It is pretty. Hello, Osiris. Welcome to the stream. Supernatural magnet, indeed. Yeah, urban legends are very much about morality and trying to keep people safe in the most elaborate way possible. Word shot. Click, click, click. Your voice is doing something odd. A lot of it is because I am tired. I'm kind of out of it today, but there could be yeah, I don't know if it's like me fading out mid-sentence or if it's my microphone dying. I'm not sure which it is. But it's fine. Also, if you haven't liked the stream, please do so. It definitely helps me out and that good stuff. But as I said, the clicker is if I lose my place or something, it's oh, it's funny. It's fine. Look, at least you know I'm not AI, okay? Maybe that's why I haven't been touch wood. Maybe that's why I haven't been hit with the demonetization. They're like, no one would want to use a fake voice that does that. Oh no. Oh, you're from Egypt. That's cool. Yeah, I appreciate that, Ali. I appreciate. Who gives you the treat when click though? Oh my god, Dexter. Every time I use my clicker, Vidith has to give me a pony. Thank you, Roswell. I appreciate. Oblivion. I did not agree. Yes. Hashtag get her a pony, Vidith. Yes, Nat. Yes. You owe her an entire stable. Yes. Yes, get him, chat. Get him. Get him. Where's my pony? Sorry, chat. I don't know if it's super loud for you guys with the clicker, so that's why I'm trying to like hold my arm away from the microphone so it's not deafening. This is on every stream. Venmo is a pony? Oh, Osiris, I can't get Venmo in Australia. Make sure you get her a dragon too. You're right, Nat. I do need a dragon. It just shows up at your doorstep with 12 ponies. You asked for this? Good luck. Oh my god, yes! Hey, Spice Boy. Let's see. Got a lot of paranormal experts here. I have a friend who's been diagnosed with multiple personality disorder. But his girlfriend, not really religious, is convinced he... Well, I don't know the full process of being diagnosed with multiple personality disorder, but I would go and focus on getting medical treatment. So getting diagnosed with that sort of a thing is a long process of actually being diagnosed. I would at least have that treated first and investigating that, then see. How would you guys know? How about holy water? Well, see, with something like this, you do need to know that I would say listen to the psychiatrists and doctors, medical profession. Oh, Vidith is gonna be lurking. Who? Say the first word that comes to your mind and we talk about it for 5 minutes. That's an interesting idea, Ollie. Alright. Ghost. Wait, I mean, what? Knives? Hi, knives. What do you mean by Dommy Mommy? Wait, what? No, wait, where are you going? What's happening? Yes, the Kelpie. There's another one that's very similar to a there's another one that's similar to a Kelpie. I can't remember the name of it off the top. Hang on, I'm gonna have to look this up. It's gonna drive me crazy. Creatures similar to a Kelpie. Alright, let's see. There's the, oh my god. So there's the Nuggy. So basically it's like a little evil Shetland, because of course it's a Shetland. The Shetlands are the embodiment of evil. So Ick is, I don't know, but there's a lot that's based around the UK. So there's a lot of Welsh and Scottish and Orkney. I can't pronounce any of these things. But yeah, there's other similarities. I think it's just a similar myth, but a different area and language. Oh, Dommy Mommy, true. Are you Vidith, what have you been hiding from me? Vidith, are you... Oh, the Dommy Mommy Alexandria voice. The goddess. So, in Vidith's vampire series on his channel, Trail of a Vampire, Vidith does a Dommy Mommy voice, and it is enchanting. It is wonderful. Rag, hello Vox, welcome to the stream. And my Dommy Mommy's confused. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, are you a channel member now? Oh, I don't remember you being one when you came in. Oh, thank you for becoming a channel member, Roswell. Why didn't it alert me? What's happening? My thing's not working. Again. But thank you very much if you became a channel member, Roswell. I don't know why it didn't alert me, but thank you. I'm so confused. But hello, Vox. Welcome to the stream. Ashburn. Lots of adrenaline. Alright, hang on. First time in your stream, I like the experience. Hell yeah. Wait a minute, it didn't come up with an alert. That's weird. I'm so sorry, Roswell. You didn't get the added benefit of me squealing in terror. But welcome to becoming a channel member. It is greatly appreciated. Nope, it didn't show up. Why didn't it show up? What is happening? I'm sorry, I'm fighting with this at the moment. Hang on. Yeah, it's not showing up. Didn't even get to hear me scream in terror. I feel like you got ripped off, Roswell. I'm sorry. But hello, Vox. How are you? How is everyone who just came in? Not to be confused with the Harry Potter fanfic he does with... Oh god. Yeah. My immortal. Wait, it's just... I am so confused. Like, our frick bot not working. True. I'm sure something will scare me and I'll say, hey, ah, frick. Alright. So... let's see. Mansion, is it haunted? Because it's not showing up with anything. Yeah, Ali, it's not showing up with anything. With the, El Reem mansion. Hang on, El Mansion creepy house. House. Okay. Oh, it's a haunted palace in Saudi Arabia. Interesting. Hang on, I need to try to find something in English. Hold on. Ali, I might have to research this after the stream. And have a new conversation about it. Boxes. How is that? Hang on. El Reem, I'll just look at El Reem creepy house rather than man house. That might be better. There's a lot of videos on it, but I'm trying to find a link to it. But I can't seem to find one at the moment. Now let me... A horrific nightmare. The Headless Horseman, or about stopping death by putting a gold coin in its mouth. All Vox, that's it. Count your dragon. Vox, hang on, I'll make a note of it. For next week. Research these. There we go. Remember it, you should write it, Coffee? Do it. Vox, I need to see a picture of the floof, as taxes for the stream. I need to see it. I need to see the animal pictures, guys. What's the bet? The alert's gonna pop up later. And it's gonna cause me to scream and squeal. And I'm just like, okay. Indeed. How is your cat, Dreadful? Researched wagons? Well, Vox, I will put up another poll soon about the topics of discussion. What about your Una as a wife? I don't know that piece of folklore, Ali. So, it's a Japanese yokai that resembles a reptilian creature with the head of a woman and the body of a snake. They're also seen as a paranormal phenomenon at sea under the name of... Oh god. Yoga... I'm sorry, I can't pronounce things. I'm sorry. In legends, they are often said to consume humans, but they have no single appearance or personality. If in doubt, do a poll. Japanese. Hope to have the floof back tomorrow. Hell yeah! Alright, so I'm gonna... Hang on, chat is fighting with me. I'm gonna give a channel member. That's it. I really appreciate the lag, computer. Thank you. It will be bestowed. Wait, why does that one work? Why didn't Angie's work? Ah, frick. Oh, come on. How come my own one worked? This is an outrage. Why? Why? Why did it scare me with my own thing? Oh, damn it. Hey, congratulations, Richard. I don't want to overwhelm lady. It's okay, coffee. It's a-okay. Also, here is my Patreon. You do indeed have Matthias. You want to become a Patreon? Why didn't that link properly? I'm just screaming like a crazy person. It must look so crazy to my neighbors. I'm just like yelling into the void. I know how unhinged I sound, chat. I know how unhinged I sound. Can you imagine if none of this was real and you were all just like... you were just all in my head. Oh. Here we go. Ah, frick, there we go, yes. I said the lot were in your head. I mean, true. Some people do indeed believe in the flat earth. There's nothing wrong with your picture with Proculus, Roswell. Is a-okay. Wifey. I think I've got everyone. Alright. Your parents aren't real. Calmly exit the house. Oh no. My parents just boarded me up in like a spare room somewhere. Like the shame. Like, talk about. Oh no. No, it's fine. Everything's fine, chat. But if no, that would mean none of you are real. Fine. Everything's Fox says, if the Earth is flat, explain how jiggle physics exists without the gravity of a flat planet. I just imagine the planet being part of like a set of boobs just jiggling. I respect you. Right back at you, Ali. It's all good. I appreciate that. It's all humor. It's all good. It's all, you know, we're all mucking around, but I appreciate it. I'd play the role of a crazy. It's just Knives in a wig when I'm off duty outside having a cigarette. It's like, alright, Knives, it's your turn. Earth-chan is not flat. No, I mean, as part of... I'm just gonna stop. This stream is getting unhinged, chat. It's unhinged! This lady's talking to it. Oh my god. But I am pondering, chat, maybe doing a video, like an actual scripted video of different urban legends. So I think that would be cool. It all depend on if you're all, you know, you'd be interested in watching it. That's the only thing. Yes, 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 needs more Stonehenge. If in doubt, add more Stonehenge. I remember saying, because I watched a flat earther document with I think it was Vidith at the time, and some guy's like, yeah, the globe is flat. I'm like, globe means round, but okay. Let's fund a trip to Boob World. You know what? Let's go. Perhaps. Why is the messages showing up in a weird... They're not showing the proper order. If I look even... Right. Did an urban legend voiceover for Toroxa? Hell yeah, dude. Hell. I just imagine Richard coming back and being like, Boob World? What? I could just imagine someone coming for urban legends and hearing us talking about boob. But yeah, so if you guys would like to hear me talk about urban legends, I am pondering doing a proper video of it, so feel free to send your story. Oh, we're past the 2-hour mark. Hell yeah. What a bunch of legends. We're all figments of your imagination to deal with your trauma. Off we go. Now I'm curious, okay? What is each one of you representing in parts of my... This is going deep, yeah, guys. This is... Try the Menangano. Alright, hang on, Ollie. Let's look it over. Let's have a look. So the Menanganangananganal, I know I butchered that, is a mythical creature from the Philippines able to separate its upper torso from the lower part of its body. Their fangs and wings give it a vampire-like appearance. So they're most often depicted as a female. Its lower half with its entrails exposed and grow large bat-like wings, fly in search of victims. So it's another one that preys on sleeping pregnant women. But also targets newlyweds, lovers, newborn children, and grooms who are abandoned before marriage. Yeah. It's really cool how many urban legends there are from all over the world. Vidith reveal. Vidith represents the shame you feel at past awkward moments. Oh, poor Vidith. Rosé's my intrusive thoughts. So that is the randomness. Let's see. Paid the cat tax. Excellent, Vox. Excellent. Oh, God damn you, Dexter. Eyes on you, Dexter. You menace. I am your mind's reincarnation of your romantic... Oh no. Oh no. Coffee. Oh no. Well, this went deeper today, chat, than I ever thought it would. But that's okay. Look, we're here for, like... Fine. Everything's fine. Alright, let's look. Oh my god, what a cutie. What a cutie. Already heard the doggo. Hang on, chat. I'm gonna listen before I let you guys in. I trust Vox, but just in case. Alright, hang on. Listen to the floof.
You hungry, mice? You have food right there. Listen, he's right there. Oh, come. Come look at this. Food right there. It's right there. It's right there.
Ah! Brian may have left me at the altar, but at least I still have my health. Emily gets ripped apart. True. That's what she said. Oh my, she demands the floof. The floof. Oh, she's an old lady. I've got an old man vox. How old is your floof? Kitty. Kitty. Linux is looking for the cat. Oh, we love cats in this household. Hey, Stalin! Welcome to the stream. Have you been, dude? Ancient floof of love and wisdom. Indeed, Dexter. Indeed. And take a sippy sip of my energy drink. Which isn't working. At 17? Oh, old lady. Turning 7? Oh, he's a youngin'. My lion is... I don't know if he's 19 or he's turning 19. He's an old man. An old crotchety cranky man. Ollie says, tell her Ollie said meow. Oh. Oh, you got a pug? A mixed breed pug. Coffee. That's cool. Dreadful's oldest is 9. Nice as a cat that comes into their backyard. Hell yeah. Ah, kid. Darlin's been good. Fed them 3 nuggets yesterday. Knives, I think the real question is, where are my chicken nuggets? Why haven't you been giving me my nuggies? Okay? I need them. I need my nuggies. Look. Nuggies. Donginets. Yeah, then. You should know, Knives. You live in my head. God. You're a figment of my imagination. So he's either 18 or 19. Wait, no, he's 19 in October, I think? Maybe a little earlier? I don't remember exactly when he was. Roswell, I'm gonna take half your nuggies that you get transported. That's part of the taxes. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. Feed me too? Yes! Nuggies. An old man. My line. So on my Be Right Back screen, he's the white one. Yes, Roswell. Oh, you didn't know? You signed your name in blood. I'm sorry, Roswell. Should have read the fine print. Yes. No, there is no escape, Knives. There is never escape. Ollie wants the other half of the nuggie. Nice. Oh my goodness. I already had to give up part of my soul to the IRS because I couldn't. Oh, well, don't worry, Roswell. I will look after the other half. Okay? I will take good care of it. I won't put it in a box and lose it like I misplace other items, okay? Look, it's fine, Rose. Everything's fine. I like how Richard just accepts it now. You're just like, yes, Roswell, you have to pay a tax. Either a dog tax or a kitty tax. I also take other pets as well. A dino nuggies worth the hype. Asking for a friend. A Vox, I've never tried dino nuggies. Confession. Do I eventually get a half? Look, it's fine. Everything is fine. I'm basically in for 2 people. I think I deserve the 7. My stream is an incredibly odd place. If you are new here, if you're lurking, I would just like to offer. Well, I'm not going to apologize, but yeah, we're fine. Everything's fine. We're perfectly fine. Don't look at the door that's closing behind you and locking. This is where you live now. Your house now. What door? Exactly. That's a good point. There is no door. Lady and Tormy mukbang with dino nuggies when? Fox, that is a perfect idea. Y'all have never seen my face and never will, but you know more romantic history, more of my romantic history than my own parents. Ooh, damn. I'd like to let you guys know that my mother occasionally listens to my live stream. What fun. Mommy, like, don't worry, lady, parents like me. Okay, nice. You mess with disco. Do you mean, do I like disco as a music genre? What's wrong, Dexter? What is with loud chewing noises in your ear? That's one I've never understood. Like, I can understand, like, actually the tapping used to be alright, but now it's just like, gotta open up my other can. Hang on. Go forward and backward in time. No, I do all the time. I take a nap for 20 minutes. Nope. I don't know if that was allowed for you guys, but I had to open up a new can. Disco. I will use the Google machine. Let's see. Oh! Okay. So, they're called other things. They're called loaded fries here. Except they usually have like bacon bits or like turkey bacon bits in them. Oh, I see Dexter will not be signing up to my ASMR channel. I see how it is, Dexter. I see how it is. When you get fries and cover them in cheese sauce and gravy? Yes, gimme. Oh, frick. It's fine, I just knocked something off my desk. Don't worry about it. You do have a question. Well, Dexter, ask away, dude. Oh, Dreadful's coming with the Linky Loo. Poutine. Ooh, poutine sounds nice. Got MB... Oh gosh. I need another sippy sip chat. I'll stay signed on if a succubus tries seducing you. But you're ace, so she uses garlic bread. You know what? Who knows, Coffee? Maybe someday I will do that one. Is that a... Dexter, I had a feeling you were going to ask that. I had a feeling you were going to ask that. Accident happened. Okay, that's true. I was in a mad rush to get things organized before. I smell Canadian Fox. Box, I just imagine you just sniffing the air in the forest and just being like, I smell Canadian. I'm on to you, Dexter. I'm on to you and your wicked ways. Get the squirt bottle. I'm gonna... I don't know why, but you sound like you're from the UK. Well, my parents are from the UK, Knives, so that could be where it comes from. But I am from the land down under. I am, in fact, an Aussie. Other places people have thought I'm from include New Zealand and South Africa. You're from LA in California. Ooh, nice. Always wanted to go to Australia, the land down under. Lady chained to the gaming chair so she won't fall off the earth. Wow. Wow. No, it's all good. So, two of my friends, Fresman and Weekly, like to refer to it as my ground harness to make sure I don't fall off the edge of the earth. Sniffing while eyes know. Only one reason why I'd be smelling hockey pucks and maple syrup. Trying so hard not to make dirty jokes. My goodness. Just remember, my Dreadful's here. Dreadful has permission to smack. I don't know where Tormy is, but Tormy has been embracing his mining orc captain character lately, so I should have it during my little breaks where I just play his audio on repeat. And I have smacked. Well, you want to smack, so no. God damn it. All right, coffee. All right, all right. You love all. They're cool. They are cool. God damn it, Fox. Nah. What? I like how the stream has just divulged into like us being all chaos gremlins. My favorite character to pick in Elder Scrolls? Interesting, Knives. When it comes to the Elder Scrolls, Dunmer all the way. Have I done any Fallout horror story? I'm currently in the process of working on some. But I would like to do more of them. Because the world of Fallout has some incredibly spooky lore behind it. And plus I think it'll be cool. I've got some I haven't finished writing the stories, but I've got some thumbnails made already. It's fine. Yeah, coffee. We did in fact have a topic. It was urban legend. But, yeah, the stream always devolves, but it's fine. You know, we're all hanging out, and that's the important part. Like Khajiit's Tooth for the Night Vision? Hell yeah. So I mainly played Skyrim with the Elder Scrolls. I did play a little bit of Oblivion. But Skyrim has been my main experience. True, Ollie. It's all about having a good time with an amazing bunch of people. Peace. They really did, Rose. It is messed up what the Enclave and Vault-Tec did. Y'all will be awesome to have a pint with. Just wait, Roswell, until you learn about the Walmart plan, okay? Nat sent another one. Ooh. You enjoyed Morrowind for the challenge? And 0% hand holding. I have heard that Morrowind is like, yep, it's over there that way. Are we gonna get a quest marker? No. Oh yes, and the tiny hand. Has the pet version of Baby Fever? Oh, we got lady strings before Skyrim too. True. Dexter's Akiji. Did die with my brand new computer. No! Oh, Dexter, that's rough. When are we storming Walmart? Okay, so with the Walmart plan, I drive a bus. Which is dangerous enough as it is, because my driving... You know how you need, like, depth perception when you're driving? I don't have that, but anyway. It's fine. We probably won't die. But anyway, we're gonna go to Walmart, right? This is pure genius. So we're gonna go shopping and get all the food and supplies we need, right? Then we're gonna barricade the doors. So we're gonna lock people inside during the Walmart plan. And then what we're going to do is we're gonna drop angry Canadian angry geese into the store and watch the chaos unfold before us. And then that is the Walmart plan. Alright, have a good one, Ali. Thanks for coming to the stream. Or is it prefer Fallout or Elder Scrolls? I would say Fallout would be worse. Like overall, it would be far worse. Lady scares me with her waterfowl shenanigans. Look, it's perfect. It's the perfect plan. Coffee, I think you would be fun. Have a pint with. Yes, Richard is the Cobra Chicken's handler, the wrangler, if you will. Well, the thing is, for the most part, you won't have to deal with dragons. I think it all depends on where you live. But I think the Fallout situation is worse because you have the radiation on a day-to-day basis. Okay, so there's that. There's the issue with food supply. There's raiders all the time attacking you. There's the different factions. There's super mutants a lot of the time. There's the different wildlife that's going after you most of the time. There's a lot. Dragons. We need more dragons. I do have a dragon story coming up. Okay, so I'm going to read Nat's latest one. You gotta do a few other things. What do you mean, other things, Roswell? What do you mean? No, I'm kidding. It was lovely having you here, and thank you again for becoming a channel member, Roswell. It was lovely having you. Be good. Alright, so I'm gonna read Nat's one. So there's quite a few legends from the New York City subway. Stories of people disappearing into the tunnels, never to be seen again. Spirits and entities appearing in stations and on trains. Trains suddenly being switched onto routes that they shouldn't be on. Mysterious people and entities being seen in the tunnels. Ghost trains suddenly passing stations unannounced. Abandoned stations and unbuilt, etc. I know in the London Metro there is entire sections that have been shut off. What if Fallout dragons? Ooh, now that would be cool. But Fallout dragons are in a way just the local wildlife in a way. Because a lot of the wildlife is crazy, but can you imagine? Like if the Enclave could, the Enclave would 100% have dragons. See, chat, we go back on topic. We're not all a distracted bunch of gremlins. We focus on things sometimes. It's fine. Everything is fine. Nightmare. Yeah, you know what? I think I might do a video on urban legend. You know what? I might do subscriber story. And then be like, hello, my beloveds. Send in your experiences. An old shooter game, Tunnel 7700. Some shit. Great horror game. Interesting. There's a track. Well, I mean, I wouldn't call it a track. I'd call it maybe a slight little, you know. Look, chat, it's an organized mess. Okay? It is an organized mess. I know where everything is. Over there. Look, I just consider it, we all had a little bit of a break, and now we're, you know, all focused again. You know, it's fine. It's how it rolls. Oh dear. We're now into X stories. Oh my. Oh my goodness. It's fine. Everything. Oh, Metro 2033. Nice. I have yet to play any of the Metro games. I refuse to watch for the... Well, I put it this way, Rose. So, with how videotapes are no longer really a thing anymore, and like, they are still a thing, but the same with DVDs. Like, how would it still transfer in the same way? You know, say if you watch it on through a streaming service. It's very... You know, like, would that still transfer? Like, would... What's her name? Inara? Is that her? Amara? I can't remember anymore. But, like, would the demon girl be able to haunt people in the same capacity? Or would it be reduced? Would it be, accelerated? You're not joking? Ooh. Well, Rose, I want you to know that I've seen The Ring, and I'm perfectly fine. Absolutely fine. A very well-balanced person. With no issues whatsoever. A beacon of sanity, if you will. It's fine. Everything... Wait, what? Well... one moment, chat. I just need to check something, in the real life for just a quick second. I'll be back in one moment. Okay, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. I had to check something real quick. Oh, okay. Alright. Sorry. I thought something was wrong with my flute. Oh, coffee. It's alright. So, if you're tired, it's okay. You can go to sleep. It's alright. Thank you, thank you. You knives. So, where were we? Oh, does anyone have any ideas for what they would like for the stream next week? Because, on my channel community tab, sometimes I'll do polls on there. Because we do love a good poll on this channel. Nope, no idea. Alright, Richard. Okay. Alright, good night, Coffee. I hope you feel better soon. Have a good rest, and good luck on your test this Saturday. Horror video game lore? Ooh. I'm pretty sure that Hopeful would love that one. But no, actually, I'm gonna write this down. Alright, bye, Dexter. Foreign food. Well, I need to get it first, Dexter. I need to get it first. Horror game lore. And let's see. Foreign food take. You have a die. Maybe you could have a list of polls and roll in the final decision. Ooh, that is also an option. A themed one or a hangout stream. It could mean lore about horror games and lore within non-horror games that can be considered horror. Interesting. So that would include games like Fallout and everything as well. Story building one? Maybe. I mean, it is a good idea. I'll add it to the list, Richard. So at one point, I do want to have another stream like where I do like a quiz. And, you know, there'll be like prizes and everything. I think that'll be fun. It was an absolute blast last time. I do need to see if Chai Kitty is available though. That's the only thing. Oh, let's see. When you start a story and chat builds on it, I'll add it to the list. Box is like dragons, dragons. I like how that's how you come into the chat again, Box. Every single time it's like dragons, dragons. A D&D night or something? Knives, a D, like, do you mean like with the stream, like a D? So I did something similar a while ago, and no one listened to me when I was subtly hinting like, yes, maybe we should do this. And no one listened. So I had to come up with stuff on the fly, but that's alright. I repeated that roleplay? You know what? I think that's a good idea. Because I think next time we said we were sorry. Yeah, I feel like next time I will be better organized with it and have a bit more of a plan set aside, because with how things are, I left too many open ends. And I shouldn't have done that. Again, we'll see. Alright, Starwin, have a good one. Thank you for coming to the... We're very close to ending out. It won't end, I think, right on the 3-hour mark. I think we're just going to be in the hangout tail end of the stream. Is to poll every single action. I think so. I think I'm going to have to come up with more of a guide. Those subjects, like streams like that, do tend to take a bit more work with preparation. So there's that. But I'm open to the idea of it. What topic shall I research this? Let's see. Research the Falabella horse. The breed. Oh, like this. Fala. We haven't had a poll today. Alright, Dreadful, we haven't had a poll. If in doubt, do a poll. Richard's pleading for no polls. Did you learn any new urban legends? Okay. Yes or no? There we go. Okay, chat. There is a new poll alive. Hey, Richard. Dreadful's a mod. That means Dreadful can smack you with a rolled up paper, not the other way around. Remember? Yep. Every time, Richard, you complain about a poll, we'll do another poll. Oh, Nat's gonna send one more. Alright, Nat, your one will be the last one of this stream. Why he hit the bird, I don't know. Oops, sorry. Dun, dun, dun. I can just literally imagine Cat watching from up in the shadows, like just like doing eyes on you. My goodness. My goodness. Typing that up. There's a legend in my city about some weirdo who loves to drive around blasting weird music. I think they said his name is I see. Mods have shields. That's true, they changed it. They used to have wrenches. I was wondering why the chat looks so different. I'm like, hey, why is it so different? Well, it suits it because, you know, the mods are the guardians of the chat. They will protect the chat from all danger. They'll also use their shield to beat up spammers and people who disturb the peace. They will whack a smack of them. They will beat them into submission. Wait. It was like, oh, wait, hold up. That is true. That is true. Wait, they have wrenches? No, it's shields for me. It's all shields everywhere. I'm so confused. Wait, they do have wrenches on there. Oh, it's because I use like a Streamlabs widget for my chat box. I'm not sure why that's happening. I'm so confused. See, chat, we found another urban legend. True Vox. Seen people get messed up with a shield in Game of Thrones. True. Yes, me. Alright, so I'm gonna leave the poll up for a bit. Subtle hint, chat. If you haven't done the poll, do the poll. You love a good poll in this household. It's fun. Everything is. So after the stream, I need to finish writing. I feel like that's my life now. Write, record, edit, cry into my pillow. You know. Alright, let's see what that's one. So, 76th Street Station. A proposed station for the New York City subway. Its existence is debated. Some people think it was meant to exist as a stop on the A train, while it's believed it was never planned at all. There are a set of trains beyond Euclid Avenue Station, which is where many people believe 76th Street would have been. As of today, it's a layup track for trains running on the A and C trains. Usually train sets from the nearby Pitkin Yard. Ooh. Still having problems with your neighbors? So we have got a new family that lives next door. They're nice people, don't get me wrong. They're really nice, really kind. Like they're the nice, you know, good salt of the earth type people, you know? So basically the man next door, he'll like bring our bins up if we haven't done it yet. You know, that sort of thing. He's mowed our lawns before. Like without being asked, just nice. But they've got like 5 kids. They've got five daughters, and they're all under the age of 15. And they play outside a lot, and they can be quite loud. They're not doing anything wrong by any means, but it does, unfortunately, the bad side is, you know, it does get in the way of recording sometimes, but they're a nice family. It could always be worse. They could be, like, absolutely horrible neighbors. They're good people. I can't exactly be like, children, silence, I am recording. I had to tell, it's fine. Everything's fine. Force my, oh my god, wait, what are you? Why does YouTube make so many changes? I don't understand it either. I think they keep trying to improve the product without just making what they have and what they offer the best possible product. I think they're trying to do too many things at once. Say with the shorts, and then with the live stream stuff, they add things that are beneficial, but then they remove them, or then they make the stream quality not as good. It's quite frustrating. typed half of them. That's pretty cool. Turtle sweeter. Very cool. Foam helps a lot. That's true. It does absorb a lot. So I've had put up like different like curtains and things, like thick ones around my room. And that has helped a little, but it's fine. Jose says, how could I have forgotten? Lake Lanier has to be one of the most infamous locations. First, it was designed in a super effed way because it involved flooding of a black town. And then there's been a bunch of deaths at that location to the point people are convinced it must be cursed. I've heard about that one. Alright, sippy sip. Very nice, Nat. Very nice. Also Appalachia. Cryptids, cannibals, aliens, you name it. Oh, that would be cool. Yeah, I've heard a lot of different stories about Appalachia and a lot of the different lore in the background and all that good stuff. Who knows? Maybe I'm gonna have to check it out. All that good stuff. So just a reminder, guys, careful about typing the S delete self thing in chat if possible. That can get flagged. Keep that in mind. Alright, you have to like avoid using certain terms. I know it's just Bellows here. Oh, good dude. I know you didn't mean to live not far from the lake. So, Rose, do you have any personal stories about this? YouTube thinks we're all 12. Well, my channel is marked as not being appropriate for children, but it will still get hit either way, I think. If it's alright. I will forgive you and your fingies, knives. I will forgive you and your... What she made, I do not. Well, that's good. Nat gets locked in. Hell yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna end the poll here. Chat, we never do polls here. So most of you said yes at 75% and other at 25% said no. I see not all of you voted, but that is okay. I suppose I should have done it during the stream more rather than like later on. That's alright. It's fine. Everything's fine. No. No. They could just be well versed in urban lit something. Okay, chat. Is there anything else you guys would like to say? Anything you'd like to add to the chat? I know there's been delays with my video. it has been a while. I just know how long it's been posted. Oh yeah. Well, that's what these streams are for us all to, you know, hang out and have a yap about different topics. That good stuff. Change up. Look, knitting. No. Oh look, he's got his little sword. Look at it. Okay, so we'll do this for a little bit. It's okay, Richard. I understand. Sometimes, you know, people need to step away or do something real quick. It happens. Yeah, this is a good stream, guys. Alright. Doesn't look like there's any question. Tongue-tied for a moment. Doesn't feel like there are many more questions or comments to be asked. Hopefully there'll be another channel poll up and see what we're going to be doing next week. Well, without further ado, stay safe, my little spookling. And remember, I'll be watching.